Taiwan's manufacturing activity contracts for 7th straight month. Taiwan's manufacturing activity stayed in contraction mode for the 7th consecutive month in January following a fall in new orders and production during the prolonged Lunar New Year holiday. The Tsinghua Institution for Economic Research, CIER, said on Friday. Data compiled by CIER, one of Taiwan's leading economic think tanks, showed the January Purchasing Managers Index, PMI, which gauges the conditions of the local manufacturing sector, fell 3.3 points from a month earlier to 40.4, the lowest level since July 2012, when the institute first began publishing the index. Chen Xinwei, an economist with CIER, said as inflation in the United States and Europe has been moderating and China has staged a better-than-expected economic rebound amid eased COVID-19 controls. Uncertainty faced by exports-oriented manufacturers in Taiwan has been reduced to some extent. Chen added that she is looking forward to China's stimulus measures, which may be released in the spring. CIER said the long Lunar New Year holiday boosted private consumption, and domestic demand-oriented industries in the service sector benefited from the higher spending. However, it mentioned the local service sector is faced with growing inflation, and it will not be easy for inflation to quickly ease this year. Taiwan's January CPI growth hit 6-month high. Taiwan's Consumer Price Index, a key gauge of inflation, grew at its fastest pace in 6 months in January. Due to soaring vegetable price and seasonal factors influenced by the Lunar New Year holiday, the Directorate General of Budget, Accounting and Statistics, DGBAS, said Thursday. The CPI grew 3.04% from a year earlier in January, which was well above the 2% alert set by the central bank. The sharp growth in January was primarily caused by an increase of 28.25% in the price of vegetables and increased consumption ahead of the Lunar New Year holiday, DGBAS said. The DGBAS also attributed the January CPI rise to the increased cost of dining out, meat products, eggs, aquatic products, household use products and transportation spending. In January, among the 7 categories of goods and services in the CPI basket, food prices increased, due to the soaring cost of animal feed. The cost of prepared food, aquatic products, dairy products and dining out also rose, the DGBAS said. Last month, the cost of a basket of 17 government-monitored household necessities, including rice, pork, bread, eggs, sugar, cooking oil, instant noodles, shampoo and toilet paper, rose by 5.90% from a year earlier, the DGBAS said. Contract,
名词，合同、契约。
contract,
动词，签合同、订契约、收缩、缩小、感染、疾病。
compile,
汇编、编制、编撰、编译、电脑程式。
Purchasing Managers Index,
采购经理人指数。
Gauge,
动词测量、衡量、判断，名词测量仪器、装置、胎压计、直径。
sector, sector,
商业活动的行业、国家的地区。
economist, economist,
经济学家。
inflation, inflation,
通货膨胀。
moderate, moderate,
变得缓和，使变弱，使变轻，节制。
stimulus, stimulus,
刺激、促进、激励、措施、物品、因素。
measure, measure,
名词办法、措施测量，动词测量、衡量、评估。
boost, boost,
增加、提高、加强。
consumption, consumption,
消费、使用、耗用。
consumer price index, consumer price index,
消费者物价指数。
attribute something to somebody, something, attribute something to somebody, something,
把某事归因于某人、某事。
necessity, necessity,
必要、需要、民生必需品、必须具备的物品。
statistics, statistics,
统计资料、统计数字。